This new generation, because they got mobiles, they don't even know about reverse charging. The operator had to be on UN settings because it said, "Hi there. I have a Kevin." He said, would you accept the reverse charge?" And you can hear them like you can hear your parent mulling over if they could accept the call, bro. One time I did it. One time I was getting too far. I think it must have been twice in a month or something that I've tried this. Yeah, it was not far enough for my family. My dad remembered, and they said, "Hello, Mr. Gary. What do you call it? We have a Kevin here. He wants to reverse charge. Do you accept the charges?" Twice. He said,
"Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to another episode of Expect Foolishness."
All right.
Yo, what's happening, people?
Wale, come on, bro.
That's 2 weeks in a row.
You gotta know the moment. You gotta know the moment when it's time to shoot, bro. Every time you're just a.
Do you know what this is like? This is like, you know, like when you first like try an MC and like you're trying to find out where to come in on the beat.
Trying to catch the beat.
Yeah.
Bro, you know about the beat, bro. You know about the beat, bro. You know that this is your part. Literally, like you must be expecting the pass now.
Hey, listen, there's no effort without shortcomings. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I hear it. It's not bad.
No, he's not gonna do it this week. Not this week. He's not gonna kind of quote us through this week, bro. Enough's enough, bro. Just when it deliver, bro. I need to see, like a real delivery. Actually, oh my God. Bro. Can I tell you a lot about something? Because I just did this today. I was rattled this morning. Imagine, and thank God for these like emails that give you updates and stuff and alerts about if your car needs a MOT or stuff. Yeah, because I got the wicked email saying, "Hey, MOT's expired." I said, "Whoa!" I was supposed to take my daughter to her drama thing, a stage school thing. I couldn't. I realized I was like,
"You do know that was not the first email you received on that subject matter." But the fact it emailed you to say expired, it emailed you.
No, it was an email, but no, because you can miss this. Because I used this company before. It's called Fixer. I use this company that come and collect your car, and I use these different service things. But then I never seen this one before. Anyway, and I checked because I just got my car serviced recently. So anyway,
I'm in Travis's camp right now because I got a message saying that my service is due
3 months
long before it's due.
Yeah, way ahead of time.
No, the service one is fine.
No, the MOT, they trust me. They contact
who sends that message to you?
Because it's money.
Whatever dealer you use, Half me all the time. BMW phone me, bro. They phone me now.
MOT center.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw that thing anyway. That's not even the main problem anyway. Yeah, just imagine. So
I got through it on the mains.
This is not even. I'm telling you now. So now, I've set the date this morning, 8:30 to 10. You know my schedule. I don't know what's happened to me. Have I stopped?
It don't matter. It's recording locally.
8:30 to 10. Yeah, I've set my schedule.
Sometimes it still freezes though. Hold on.
Okay. Let me just close some stuff down.
Press on, bro. You're good.
Yeah, 8:30 to 10. I'm like, listen, let's go. Like, you're gonna come collect my car because I've got shows to do. I haven't got time to be wasting in it. So now I'm looking at when the clock is moving, like it's 9:30, but there's minimum conversation. No one has called me, nothing. So now I've got to take it into my hands to call one of those numbers that I don't really want to call. You know, one of them 033 from my mobile because no one's got a house phone. Yeah. So now it's my turn. I say, hey, I haven't heard anything from no one. Is someone coming to pick up my car? We'll get back to you, brother. I get a call at 9:54. 9:54, and they say to me, they're having an issue at the garage. So someone's gonna collect your car. But I just want to let you know someone's gonna come and collect your car. That's all they give me. I said, excuse me, what time is someone coming to get my car? We don't know that at this moment. Pardon me? You called me with an update. Yeah, to say nothing. I know no one's coming because guess what, bro? I'm waiting. I've got stuff to do today. What the hell do you lot think you're playing at? Now they said, we're going to get back to you. Someone's going to call you. They now call me back in half an hour and say to me, yeah, so the problem's still ongoing. Someone should be with you in about 2 hours.
That's like breakdown.
I said, listen, I want my money back right now. I said, I'm going to find it myself. I said, I want my money back right now. They said, we understand your concerns. I said, no, it's not concern. I want my money. Don't tell me we understand your concerns. There's no concern here. I can't give you your money back right now. It has to go to someone else. Someone else, a senior, would have to call you and do that. I said, transfer me to the senior right now. They said, he said to me, sorry, I can't do that. So just wait for a call from the senior. So I said, I'm waiting for someone to collect my car, and I'm waiting for the senior leadership team to call me to run me back my Ps. Are you all right? And now I'm losing my mind in it. And I can hear that the woman didn't want to deal. This woman didn't want to deal with this today. She didn't want to deal with me on what I was on. So now it's like, and I was like, I know it's not your fault, but what you're saying to me is pissing me off as well. Yeah, I've got way too much to do. She goes, all right, we're going to get back to you. Brother, someone else calls and says, have you heard back? This someone else from the same company says, hi, have you heard from the mechanics yet?
That's nasty.
When I'm waiting for my refund, you're calling me saying, bro, and now because you've ruined my whole, you know what I'm like. You've ruined this now. Yeah? Cool. Now, brother, I'm getting no one doing anything they need to do. Then the mechanic calls me and says, "Is the job still on, mate? Is the job still on?
Stop this!
Is the job still on?" He goes, "Because I could be there in about 45 minutes. Do you still want me to come?" Now I'm in a situation because I'm already mad, but I need to get my car MOT. Didn't
you need that 45 minutes? Sounds all right.
And now, imagine this guy. So I said, you know what? Make your way to mine and we'll see what happens. Yeah. He finally gets in my house. Yeah. And then after literally picks up the keys, that fucking company had the cheek to call me when he's outside. I let it go to the ring out, bro. I did not answer it.
You might have got there just and they would process your refund as
they ain't processing shit. They ain't processing shit, bro. They were calling me to be like, them ones, well, he's here now. There's one of them companies, and they had the cheat. They had the cheat to send me a thingy of how do you rate our service. So they have my car. The email.
What email service are you using, bro?
They had the cheat.
It sounds like a middleman service that they're trying to position as if they're the main people. So they just basically got garages that give them a good rate on MOTs. Or as much as you can get good rate MOTs, and then they're just trying to make their money from the servicing element. So they add the little drink on top. And
I scored them a 1, fam. I was very clear, bro. How would you? Are you likely to recommend Fixiter to a friend? Not likely. 1 or extremely likely, bro. 0. Never. Anyway, I had to get off my chest because they really pissed me off. Don't do services and then you can't manage it, bro. That's you lot. Yeah, no.
Hey, do you know what? Do you know what came to mind? No, it's definitely age. The grumpiness is kicking in, bro. But you know what's bad, yeah? You know what I mean? This guy turned 40 and now he's arguing with the MOT guy. It's crazy.
I'm doing responses and actually filling out surveys, bro.
Typing his review.
I'm in the review column, bro.
You're on Trustpilot.
Yeah, that's it. Trustpilot. That's the one. Hey, hold on though. You know what's mad, yeah? While they was talking about being an MC trying to catch the beat of, like when it's your verse, yeah. Brother, yeah. I had a quick. You know when you have unlocked memories, brother. What time I did a battle rap, you know?
That's crazy.
Oh my days! How did I forget this, bro?
That's like Stephen Bartlett, isn't it?
What was your battle rapper name?
Nah, I did. What did I go with?
You know, you went with.
You know my old Twitter header. My Twitter name, Mr. Man Like.
Your battle name was Mr. Man Like?
Yeah, bro. And it's mad, yeah? So I've gone into this battle, yeah? Brother. This story is mad. I battled this girl. But she was cold, bro. She was cold. But she had a vibe about it. She had dreads. And she was kind of short, but she was like tomboyish with the swag in it. So I had a couple bars about her being some Lil Wayne thing. And bro, when I tell you, I never prepared for audience reaction. Hear this, yeah? Imagine I get my punchline off. crowd go, oh.
Give us what you, because you kind of must remember a little bit.
Come on, run it back.
You like to give us a roundabout what he was giving up. That was giving up.
I honestly can't, but I know I impersonated Lil Wayne in the bar.
Was it good?
No, I impersonated Lil Wayne in the bar, and it landed, bro.
Okay, cool.
They've gone, oh, brother. From there on, forgot my bars. Forgot the rest of the bars. Bro, all my rehearsal of these bars, bro, was it just a straight run. I never played. Wait.
Let me hear what you're saying right now. Let me hear what you're saying. What you're telling us right now as a group here is you hit her with the one wicked line. The audience went crazy and they were waiting for more. They was like, oh, he's gonna cook.
In the pause of them going, oh, brother, my mind has gone blank. So now I'm freestyling. And it's almost like
I know you can't freestyle.
Brother, it's almost like I've sabotaged and I've just crashed the whip. And I'm running the rest of the way. Bro, I'm running the rest of the way, bro. I've literally tried to freestyle, but through the freestyle, I'm trying to remember what the old bars were that I wrote down. Brother, it's all gone. It was terrible, bro.
No, Trav, do you know what's pissing me off? Do you know what's pissing me off about this story? I know the killer is in your mind. You're like, were you saying anything good in them freestyle bars? Was there anything of note? Did the crowd respond in any way?
They were almost confused as if the first bar was a fluke. Like they're looking at me like, I kind of am trusting you to deliver on this, but I don't know where we are right now, bro. I was nasty work, bro.
You feel when your team bangs
but then this is where it gets nuts. She cooked me, bro. Cooked, bro. Filet mignon.
What kind of stuff was she saying? What kind of stuff was she saying?
We're going back over 10 years, bro. I can't remember none of these bars, bro.
He had to unlock the memory. That's what, isn't it?
But the feeling is what I remember the most because it was pure rage. Because I'm thinking to myself, if I didn't forget my two, I would have done a madness.
But then, because obviously you was hitting her with the tomboy Lil Wayne bars. What was her angle though? Like, was she like, what did she try to attack, bro? Is what I'm saying.
What's mad is, so this was for a reality show they were trying to make and it didn't get made.
Oh, right? I was supposed to be in that. Wait, I think I was supposed to do that one.
The jump off thing.
No, not that one. There was another one. There was another one for Comedy Central that they tried to do like.
Oh no.
Carry on.
Yeah, so they asked me if I wanted to come and battle rap, and I was like, you know what? Why not, man? Do you know what I mean? So I come down, I got my team ready. I come in as Mr. Man, like, but then she's addressed me as Travis J. So where it's like it was hitting, but I wasn't hitting because the audience, they don't know me from nowhere. So they're like, you're doing these comedian references, but they're like, is he a comedian then? So I was kind of I was playing oblivious, I was playing oblivious, like, who's that? Why would you mention me? And brother, so then me like a dickhead. I've only planned one verse, but the guy goes, you guys want to go again? And I'm like, yeah, because now I'm pissed off that I just got smoked. So I'm thinking, come on, man. Surely I'm gonna remember the rest of those bars, brother. More nonsense, just bullshit.
So you're like gambling, and he's like, he lost all his money, and he's like, well, wait, I got to watch. Let me.
Yeah. He was on his Cameron. Doopty.
There's my talkies.
Snoopty. In the hoop.
And you know when it's nasty work, when you get to the end and you just stop. There's no punchline. You just stop.
When there's no crowd with you, that's when it gets crazy. Actually, we're talking about this earlier. Wale, have you ever had a fight, Wale?
Yeah, back in the day, I had a couple.
Have you looked like not the successful ones?
Secondary school fights.
Okay. Like two. Yeah, cool. When you say a couple, you mean two?
Yeah.
You know this is because you're big. Big guys really ever have to fight. They really ever have to prove that they can scrap.
I want always big.
People just thought I was on jokes. People thought I was on comedy. So I had to just remind man every now and then that like we're not doing that. We're not going to do that.
I think I was willing to get into fights, but I didn't often end up fighting. Like I was getting into arguments with people about stuff, but I think that was more because I was like kind of more nerdy, and so people expected me to kind of fall in line in it. If someone's saying stuff to you or chucking at you just to have it, and I'm like, well, no. Like, and so I think that would be the thing, but not often did I.
But what we was talking about though, we was actually talking about like when losing a fight though. You know, when you lose and what that feeling is like. Just even when the fight starts and you try to do what you want to do and it doesn't go your way, and you kind of quickly learn in this thing. That moment of wait, hold on, I'm not winning this one. Where and you start scanning for the teacher. You start scanning for the teacher that's gonna break it up. Or scanning for the friend that's going to be allow it. You're scanning for the allow it friend. It's either the teacher or the allow it friend. They're very essential.
The moment in B for me, because I was always small in secondary school, but I'd be a bit daring. The moment for me was when when you'd be drapesing or coursing, as some people say it, and you have that one where man tries to swing you and you do the reverse swing.
Yeah,
you ain't really strong enough to take control of the swing. So all you've done is turn his next swing into a madness.
He said he just charged him up.
So now you're just you're literally swinging on some. I hope I don't bump into nothing bad.
That's crazy.
Hey, do you know what's funny about
I remember one time.
Go on.
I was gonna say I remember I suppose I had the time where I remember. I was always willing to fight, but there's this one time where this guy runs into me and then he busts his lip. And then he was like, 9 or 10 maybe, and I was like, 7 in it. So I'm fresh to school, clean blazer and that. And then he goes, "Oh, you bust my lip," and I was like, "Oh no, sorry, it wasn't. It was an accident." Then he banged me there in my face, and at the moment I thought, "What? I'm not having it." And then I looked around, there's him and there's a couple of these boys in it, and I thought, if I hit him, am I gonna get rushed? And I just overthought it in the moment, and I just ran. And then he chased me. But I was kind of fast in secondary school. So
that footage is horrid. That footage,
it's horrible.
Looking over that, just looking over that. Because we're all gonna get to heaven one day, and they're gonna play back some of our dirtiest moments, or just the shit moments. Brother, he ran into you. You were just a victim the whole time.
Sorry.
He ran into you. You profusely said sorry. Then he just decided. Then after you start looking at his squad, and then you ran.
It was dumb though, because I literally paused for a moment. I thought, like, it is what it is, isn't it? Like, it might have thought,
you know what though? If we were to really list off the violations that we've experienced in life, they're just, those highlights are dirty, bro. One time, my man tried selling donuts, at school, not realizing that the donut selling thing is like small-time drug dealers, like small-time drug dealers, bro. You got your corner, you got your location, and the minute you encroach on men's territory, it's mad, brother. This brother tapped me up. He goes, "Yo, you got donuts?" I was like, "Yeah." I'm thinking, "Yo, business about to start now." I got chocolate, I got jam. What are you saying? This brother reached into my bag and took both bags of donuts. And I'm standing there looking at him like, "What are you doing?" But he's massive, bro. When I tell you, the fighting is not even really on my mind. The question is a genuine question. Why would you do that? This brother took them and kissed his teeth and walked off. And I was just like,
see, I never forget.
There's tax applicable here.
Bro, I never forget I was in Brixton.
That donut checking is crazy though. It said you didn't check
donut check is nasty work. But then I never forget this. I was in Brixton, and I was like, it was the friendly robbery. It was the friendly,
the arm around your shoulder vibe.
No, because it's one of my friends, is someone I knew, and then 2 other guys I didn't know at all. But he's like, "Raw, man, let me look at you. Let me quickly borrow your bike so I can quickly go to thingy."
I hate it.
You got that hand on the bike and you're like, "Oh, fuck, this is not what I need right now." But then I know that the killer is, and I was doing all that. I was adding it all up. I was like, well, I know him, so he's not going to teeth my bike. Like, my bike's coming back, but it's going to be on a journey right now. It's going on an Angel Town World Tour, in it. Like, it's due to, like, I'm going to have to get this later. I'm not going to be riding this today. Are you with me? Guys, so, and I know him. The killer in the... Go on, what's that?
I was going to say, did you channel any of that into the character when you did that short for Sebastian, the Friday show?
Nah. That was a different level. That was a different one. That was a different because I'm still pissed off at how that thing ended now, because I should have done more. But then I was too aware of this person. So usually, if I'm fighting, I don't know any research on the person, so there's no fear in it. Like I just don't give a shit, really. But then I knew way too much about this person and his reputation in it. So I was thinking anything that is always going to be on top. Whatever happens now, I'm making a big decision in it. So Tutus now, they have my bike, and I just see it going into the distance, bro. And I'm like, oh, nasty feeling. I goes, nah, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. I said, you know, fuck it. I call my cousin. Yeah. And my cousin is like, he's one of them ones, in it, like ready to go. It's not a number this is the phone a friend. This is the one smashing case of emergency.
Okay.
Smashing case of emergency, but he's the cousin that you don't want to call because he's gonna go too far. Brother, he gets to my house with 4 people. Yeah. And he goes, where are they? As soon as I see my cousin, I bottle it, fam. I knew where they live. I knew everything. I knew where everything was. But I done when you break it down and say,
you do the maths.
I said, you're not even allowed to be in this country. I'm looking at my cousin thinking, you're not even legally allowed to be here. And you're willing to, bro, the way he pulled up and said, your bike. That's what he said to me, your bike. Where are they? And he was just with people that I didn't recognize, but people that were willing to get my bike back at all costs and more.
Yeah.
The disappointment, I promise you, the disappointment in my cousin's eyes when I didn't want to give up I said, I don't know who it was. Give me more information. And you could tell my story weren't working, because when I called him, I said, come now, I know what to do, I know what they are. Like, I'm mad, like, no.
So wait, hold on. Did you get back there?
You got the...
I got it back. I got it later. I got it like after a month or something. I got it later. I said, bro, like, you should have told me, like, it wasn't even that one. You know, one of them ones, like, it was a nasty, like, it was a nasty get back. It was a nasty give back, to be honest. Punctured the walls, the wall was punctured in that.
Buckled
it was horrid, like, yeah, it was horrid. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's horrid.
I hate it. Yeah,
the change just comes off periodically now for no reason.
Bro, disappointed in myself.
We've all had the bios, bro. It's a part of the story. It's a part of the story, bro.
Disappointed in myself. Bro, it's so mad as well, because it's the friend I knew, bro. You know when you know someone's taking this, like this, I was like, I need this. I like to ride to school and that, like, you just ruined this whole journey for me. I know that it's not going to be a setup. It's a cushy setup, like,
where is your bike?
Brother, you can't even explain it. That's the ones you can't even go home and tell family members what's happened. It's just like, oh man, yeah.
Oh. Mate. I had a slightly different experience.
Like, real trauma, bro. You lot brought me
My parents were nutters, fam. If I went and told them that, they'd run down there like man them, fam.
That's the thing. Now, obviously, you know, when your family members will, because that's more risk. I always played out the consequence. For me, I never think about the consequences and just act usually. But when it's someone else that I care about, I'm like, this is, am I really going to go this way for, this is not
the smashing case of emergency cousin. I've never felt the need, because I'm just like, that's too far. I'm doing compassion over my ops, and I'm like, nah, come on, man. Me and you can dislike each other. It's cool. I know I ain't good, but he comes in. It's long.
Willing to go to jail and get deported.
I think that's probably what humbled me a bit as well in secondary school. I mean, I was never really about that life, but I think because I didn't think there was anyone there like a really cool like that. So I was always like, oh yeah. I think in secondary school I wasn't worried about getting into a situation as such, because I thought it's secondary school. How bad can it get? You have a fight, it's over. But I was more worried about outside of school. But then later on, my cousin, who I didn't realize was slightly about that life, I was like, oh, if I'd known, I would have like. But then who knows? Maybe I would have got into more situations.
That's the thing. I wouldn't want to put my cousins and people I care about in the line of beef if I can walk away from it. If it's beef I can't escape from, like I literally am trapped. Brother, come and
those ones. Smashing case of emergency.
Yeah. I mean, more like I think it would have probably given me more confidence to be in places and to do things that I might not otherwise do. If that makes sense.
I don't think that's good though.
No,
I'm happy that you didn't have that, bro.
Same, because that confidence there is nonsense. Where people just be like, "Oh no, now I'm leery because I got my man still."
No, not leery, but I think I learned to be diplomatic because I was like, well, if this goes left, then it's a lot of left for you in it. So what are you gonna do? Whereas I think if it was like someone's like, I'm gonna get my cousin, and I'll be like, okay, I have to try and diffuse this a little bit now, as opposed to, well, I'll get my cousin in it.
Diplomacy is a great skill, bro. I think you learn diplomacy like being in a family with siblings. I think that's where you learn diplomacy skills, because you have to operate because it needs to be fair. And they're gonna snitch. Your siblings are gonna snitch to a family member. So you have to manage. That's the first diplomacy, bro. And then they take it up to the UN, bro. They take it up to the Hague, bro. The parents are there, and when the parents are just watching what you've done, and you think this is they're looking at you with a level of disappointment of. So this is what you think is right. This is it, and it prepares you for. Because I remember I was never allowed to swear at my sister. So I've learned I'd have to always show, because she's the elder sibling and it's only like a year and a little bit of change. I always had to show her respect. No matter what that's going on in this conversation, I must keep this respectful at all times. Like even to the point when if we're arguing and I say, shut up, she'll be like, did you tell me to shut up? Did you tell me to? What the levels of the hierarchical system in our home was very real, but it prepared me. I'm not gonna lie, because now I can have a solid disagreement with somebody without having to go to
too far.
All of that stuff.
Too far.
Yeah.
I think there's definitely like keystone experiences in life that kind of take you on a different path. Another thing it makes me think of is so. When I would never say that I was like a thief when I was younger, but I think I could be convinced, or I convinced myself of the logic of it. I remember going to a British Museum once, and there was like these tiny little figurines. My parents gave me money, and I was like, oh, but I had this thought in my head suddenly where I was like, well, it's busy in here. If I take the figurines, I've still got the money. I can spend that later. So I was like, okay. So I didn't compute it as being like theft. I was just like, oh yeah, well, I'm taking this, and I'm still having the money. I'm still having the money. I was like in primary school, like proper young.
Yeah.
And I remember got on a coach, everyone was talking about the stuff that they're taking, and I was like, you guys are dumb, I'm not saying nothing, keep your mind on the low. But then everyone gets dismissed at the end of the class, and they're like, you stay here. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? Teacher leaves the room. So now I'm like running around, everyone's trying to find places to hide, stash the stuff that they took, like put them underneath cupboards and then long story short, they're like, look, basically we know what you've done. And I had to like write a letter to the British Museum. My mum came in. I think what really killed me was my mum came in and my mum wasn't like dressed in like the native wear and stuff, but she's like rushed down and she was like, what do you want him to think? She said, I felt so bad. She said, what do you want him to think? That I don't take care of you, that I was suffering you, I gave you money, you still stole. And the way my mum was so upset and felt so hurt, I was like, I can't do that to mum again. It's just
I see. That's not brother. I didn't even know it elevated to the highest level. They called your mum in.
Yeah.
How was he stealing? What? How did you do? Did you do it on the mate? Like how, bro?
I remember it like it was yesterday. So I went into the store. There was like this box of little like statue, like really tiny statue things, and it was like in a clear box. I remember looking around, I put my bag on the floor. I was with bait. I was zipping my bag.
Bait is ticket roasted.
Putting it in there, zipping it up, and then I literally remember having like a $5 in my hand and having little statues. And I was like, but if I put statues in my bag,
they could see you on CCTV.
When did the teacher? When did you know that you got robbed? Did the teacher see your criminality? Did they see
I don't think the teacher saw me. I think that someone just snitched because it was on the coach. They're all talking about it, and I was like, you guys are dumb. Like you've just. Even though I didn't consciously think of it as stealing, I still knew that not to open my mouth about it. I said, yeah, man, I got this, I got that. I was like, I didn't say nothing. And then
they
looked at the early drill rappers,
bro. They looked at the CCTV and they looked at Wale standing there going,
the biggest kid.
And then in the bag, and he goes,
it wasn't far off that. It was not far off that.
This guy.
Yeah.
Wait, have you ever been caught stealing, Trav? I've been caught stealing that. Was it? I think it was like a food and wine shop in Kennerton. Oh my god! And it wasn't the local. I was young. I was young because I was stealing Foolishness. It was like I went in there to take like Chomp and like the wham bar, like the stupid stuff.
That
bro.
Was just that was too brazen in my head. Like the idea of doing that was just that is obviously wrong. Whereas I couldn't convince myself.
Bro, you stole from the British Museum, fam. You took it back. You wanted to take back what we lost, bro. You wanted to reclaim. You can't.
You're doing it too.
This guy said, "I'm here for my 40 acres."
You went into, and you know what? They should have allowed you to do it, considering how they moved. There's artifacts in there that shouldn't be in there anyway. That's another conversation.
Brother, I was in the sweet shop with my cousin Friday, bro. So we've gone in there to take sweets. I remember I had Milky Way Lucky Stars in my hat.
The little
And I'm so shook to do this, So I'm making bare conversation with her. These times she's already got what she wanted. She's looking at me like, hurry up, let's go. And I'm just there like, what should I get? Bro. As if I'm buying.
Obvious.
So at the time now she's like, let's go. So I take it and I go and I'll start walking. And I'm walking and I've hold the thing. I've hold the chocolate bag on the front, the top of my leg. So every step I take, it's making noise.
That's hilarious.
Walking out, and bear in mind, we're at the local news agent, bro. The guy knows me, knows my family, bro.
He knows the family.
He said, Travis, come here. I said, yes. He goes, what are you doing? I said, oh. Bro, the worst acting I've ever done in my life, bro. I'm like, oh. Nonsense, bro.
Wait, bro, do you know what's so mad about my one year is I was going crazy. Like I had two chocolate. I had the Chomp and thingy in this pocket, the Chomp and like the Wham in one pocket. Then I had like Frosties.
Crazy,
you know the Frosties. I had like 2 packets of Frosties in my other pocket. Yeah, it's time to go out. Obviously, I'm not even thinking about like how this looks either. But they've seen me still. Like they've seen me try to, because I'm in there trying to distract them with conversation and banter in it. Yes, I'm talking to the shop guy. I'm doing way too much, and he goes, "I see boss man. Like there's always a boss man and the extra man that works in the shop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's standing by the door, and he goes, "Come here." I goes, "Oh, bro." As soon as he said, "Come here," he goes, "Empty your pockets." Brother, when the tears start trickling, because I knew I was wrong, bro. The tears, And he goes, and I goes, "Please don't tell my dad." I said, I knew I was ruffled. Bro, I'm looking at the man, bro, and the tears are there. And I think he's like, because he's mad about obviously what I've done, but he's thinking, what is going to happen to this youth? Like after this, what's going to happen? He says, put it down and get out and don't come back. But the mad thing is like, it's a shop that me and my dad could go to at times. So anytime my dad wanted to stop off and get us something, I'm like, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. Anytime
these times you're thirsty until you get to that shop, you're like, no,
bro, I don't want it. I don't want nothing, Dad. No, Dad. I don't need a drink. I don't want a Ribena.
That's hilarious.
Nothing from there. And it wasn't man. Oh my goodness. Old school. What have we got in the docket?
You have to thank God for those experiences though, because I think
they shape you. They shape you still.
God said, listen, you don't want none of this puff.
Yeah. You'll still try again though.
But the ones that your parents do random stuff, or like your grandparents and stuff. I remember one time I went with my granddad to work. So I was young. I must have been about what 6, 7. And he's like, because he's an electrician. So we're there, and it's like they go to a cafe for lunch or something. So we're there now, and there's like a little gambling machine in the corner. So I'm like, my earnings for the day was like £5 or something like that. So I take one of my pounds, and I put it in the machine, won £3. He took all my winnings and said, "Yep,
that's the worst thing that could have happened to you."
I know. He took my winnings and said, "Nope, that's it, no more." And then we sat there. I was like, "Why?" He goes, "Because that's going to keep you going back." And I remember just thinking, I literally have never gambled on one of the machines again my whole life from that conversation.
Because I never understood those machines, because I see people go in there after school, and it'll be like nudge or the other. You know, there's
I don't get it.
And
I think every chip shop had one at one point.
Yeah, exactly.
What were they doing? What did they know? How did they know how to play that?
Just collecting your bread, fam. Just collecting your bread, fam. You be there with that same winnings that you just got there, putting that back in, hoping for the next one. Nasty work, fam.
Yeah, we would just walk into Namco after school, and you know when you shouldn't use your bus fare that you're gonna use to get home, but you use it.
I just wasn't allowed to go anywhere, man. I was on the clock. If I got home,
I wasn't allowed.
I had a certain amount of grace.
This guy first said we weren't allowed. We were still going.
We weren't allowed. We went and then done the reverse Charles Cool to say, did you not do the?
Yeah, you know your excuses are crap. You know your excuses are rubbish.
Cool 100 and reverse charge the call, bro. Because it's late, it's dark.
Hello, Mom.
An operator.
Yeah, Mom. It's like, what? Where are you? I left my bag at school, so I had to go back to school to get my bag. And then I went, and then I had to help my friend when he had to buy something for his mom. So I followed him into the shop and said, it's just like this nonsense story, bro.
Shit. You know what? This new generation, because they got mobiles, they don't even know about reverse charging. The operator had to be on UN settings because it said, hi there. I have a Kevin. He said, would you accept the reverse charge? And you can hear them like you can hear your parent mulling over if they could accept the call, bro. One time I did it. One time I was getting too far. I think it must have been twice in a month or something that I tried this. Yeah, it was not far enough for my family. My dad remembered, and they said, hello, Mr. Gary. What do you call it? We have a Kevin here. He wants to reverse charge. Do you accept the charges? Twice. He said no. Tell him I said no. Oh, the phone went down. It was me and the operator. I heard it, obviously, but they had to give him. Tell him I said no. Get home. Tell him I said no. Get home. That was the last time. And then and the phone went down. Then obviously the woman's coming back to me on some.
Do you know what that reminds me of?
That's so funny.
Have you ever been played outside? Yeah, like you played out somewhere, and then you hear, "Oh, your mom's looking for you."
No, bro, it's not worse than that. No. Wait, I need to finish this. Exactly what's happened, because obviously the woman's come back on sheepishly. We all know what's happened, and she said he didn't accept the charges. That's what she said to me, like I didn't know, dickhead. And then now it's time that walk home, and you know them ones where I don't know if you lot have done this, but it's not like it's darker at the bit that you're going into, but it's lighter at the bit you're at, and you're just wishing that the light just would be. It's like the pride, it's like lighting, bro. It's reverse. You're like, oh no, like why can't it be this light bit where I am over there, and my home is in that direction? So finally, it's dark. I've got home. It's dark. My dad straight to action, straight to so. What did you want to say? So what did you want to say?
That is hilarious, fam.
God, the floor is yours, bro. Oh my goodness.
I remember one time, so I'm playing out with my brother Elliot, fam. So we go into the park, and you know that point where you know this is the time to leave, He's like, all right, but before we go, let's go up to the tennis courts and see if any of the tennis players have left their tennis balls. stupid nonsense. But that sounded like a brilliant plan at that age. So straight away, I'm like, "Oh, come on, let's go." We got up there, and brother, it's almost like the light literally went from 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock in that one walk to the tennis. Brother, it is dark, bro. The sun is setting at a crazy pace. Yeah. And I'm not realizing how long we've been in there investigating for these tennis balls like clowns, bro. We're just there looking. I see this car pull up.
No.
The car park. Brother,
it can't be family.
It's my granddad and mum parents. And I hear someone say, Travis, me like one bozo. I shout back, how do you know my name?
Oh my God.
Brother, I'm rattled. I am so scared, bro. I take off running. bro. Man, I can't see who they are. I'm out. And my friend Elliot is like, bro, it's your granddad. I'm like, what? Oh, okay. Brother, we dropped Elliot home, and I'm telling you that drive home after dropping him home was just rubbish, bro.
Why do we do these things as kids, though?
Hey, have you ever got the interception from one of your siblings on the way home? They're like, oh, mom's been looking for you. Your dad's been looking for you. You're in trouble. And you're just like, the instant panic. And you're like, you don't know what to do. You're trying to walk home thinking of like everything you can do to make things better. You get in and you try and tidy up straight.
Like, you know what the worst one is when you get home and your siblings meet you at the door and go, yo, you're in trouble, man. I'm like, what?
How bad? Are they mad? You know, are they mad? You know, you ask them, like,
what they say, and they're just like, I don't know, I think you might get beat. It's like, oh.
Bro, you know what? And you know, usually for siblings don't show that level of concern when it's the light beatings. It's like, it's gonna be funny. Like when you get back into the room, we might laugh. Like, yeah, this one when they meet you at the door to be like,
trust me, that's when everyone's a team. We're all a team, and we'd love to see you get out of this. But you might not bust case.
My dad is the simultaneously the best and the worst at them situations, because he would always give me hope that I might not get beaten that time.
Oh,
like he'd have he had the lecture. He'd say, "What happened? What did you do? Explain yourself." I'll be there, just like I'm fighting for my life, like on the stand, just pleading my case, and he'd be okay.
I didn't do none of this stuff.
He said, next time, don't do that again. And I'm like, okay. There's a pause, dramatic pause.
Oh, you think you're getting away? Like he's gonna.
Then it's a wrap.
Then he goes, now, go and give me that stick. And a long slow walk to get the punishment tool.
This guy's walking for like
I think that is
mental torture.
The psychological warfare that was going through, going to collect the stick, is just as bad as the beating, to be honest. Oh, yeah, it prepares you, like, it absolutely, like, sometimes you look at these, because obviously I don't discipline my daughter in that way, in the same way. Never. Like, even my nephew, like, I don't beat, like, and I won't, you know what I mean? But then it's crazy that that's all I knew. I grew up just knowing that, you know, like this way of discipline. So it's so weird that we've gone through that, and I know it kind of molded us, but then it's been totally discarded. And there's some brazen stuff that I see my daughter do though, and I'm like, they don't feel the same energy, like, you know, like going into the front room, and there's adults watching TV and just switching it to like a Netflix child program. I would never. In my day, in my prime, my childhood prime, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I could never. But then the adults know, even us as adults, we're almost neeks, because as soon as the kids come in, we switch to the phone and iPad. We just say, okay, they're in here now, and they just take over, bro. I remember I had auntie that kept it on the God channel. You know, God channel's 24 hours; it doesn't end.
Yeah, bro.
If you come home and see auntie's on God channel, even if she falls asleep, bro, you're looking at her and the remote like, I want to change it so bad. I want
to worth it, mate. Not when Benny Hinn and Morris Cirillo and them man are getting into their bag, bro. You know the old school Donnies, bro. Morris Cirillo, bro.
and the gospel infomercials as well. Where they're just
Come on, bro.
The praise mixtape volume 5.
20 songs of just amazing grace done in different ways, bro. And you can get it right now. And there's that. Oh, bro. Hey, the kids won't ever know that what was going through.
They won't know about the journey, bro.
Bro, that's before being on demand, you know. That's before street, like, that's just knowing you're missing it. And you know how mad it was to miss, like, the program that everyone's going to talk about at school tomorrow?
Bro.
Oh, would you know what? What do you want me to do at school today? I'm out of it. You didn't watch? You didn't see Foolishness?
Even like football, bro. When you don't watch the match, because you just don't get to access highlights like how you do now. You missed the game.
You've missed it all.
The game, bro. How was it? And then you hope to catch it if you were like you had cable or something, you could at least hope for a replay to come on at some point. Brother, if you missed the game, that's you, fam. Yeah. Man talking about, did you see it? Yeah, because he was on the edge of the box and he curled it around. Oh man, and you're just there like trying to imagine by the breakdown.
Hey, since we're telling honesty and we're getting back into time and stuff, did you ever call a number that you shouldn't have called? Because I definitely remember requesting.
There
was a music video that I wanted to watch on the box.
Music television you control. Them £2 phone calls. Yeah, I done one of those still.
I thought he was gonna say called 0891.
No. I called the box and I was waiting for me and my sister. Me and my sister. What's it gonna be? 'Cause I can't pretend. No.
8-year-old KG trying to get into that bag.
Don't you wanna be? Because we had this bit and we all had our parts. Me and my sister had our parts in it, but I had the last bit. Never can't keep it running in. So I'm waiting, and I've called, and I'm like, I don't know, because you dial the number of the song. It's like 216 or something. That's the tune they want to hear, and I'm like, I don't think they've heard. Like, I don't. Call again. We've done it a few times because I'm waiting for the song's not coming, but we don't even realize how the thing works, bro.
Yeah.
When you know that the bill, that's when my mum checked because the bill was nasty. The bill was nasty because we tried a lot. Yeah. And obviously that's my beating because I was the one that made the call, even though it was me and Sandra did it. Yeah. But I pressed the buttons. So she was like, she got out of it.
She bust case. That's crazy.
She bust case. Yeah, I was the one that was pressing the buttons in it. I never forget the bill was nasty. And I think that's when they moved the phone into mum's room and then they couldn't use it when she was out or something stupid.
I remember I did a mad one where this is like early days of internet. I think it was like the first season of Big Brother. And me and my sister wanted to watch Big Brother online because it was like internet was like a new thing. But I didn't really understand how internet worked. This is back when your computer had to phone the internet. You know when they made
the dial-up.
Yeah. But all we did was we didn't have the proper modem. We just plugged the phone wire into the computer.
Right.
So we didn't even have an internet plan. We just plugged the phone wire into the computer and then we're using it. It was mad slow. But it was mad slow and blocky. Bro, the bill was crazy.
You know what early data? You know what using 30 gig before broadband.
This guy was on data roaming.
Bro, it was crazy.
WAP. That's the one that was WAP in it. That's what I'm saying.
You know when it's like pixels moving around, I couldn't even see the cameras.
And that was taking long to load. It couldn't have been a great watch experience as well.
Horrid.
Man, it wasn't worth it, bro.
You paid full price for the
what? We got to move over to I can't believe we just literally went into our nostalgia, but we got some topics.
Let's go.
Yeah. We proper got into our nostalgia, bro. Listen, that's probably the episode name. But yeah.
Hey, hold on, guys. Tomorrow, by the time you see this ep, tomorrow night it's happening. book your tickets. We're there, bruv.
Book them.
We are there.
It's gonna be a vibe.
It's happening. Come along. You will laugh.
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see you perform, bro. It's been a while.
Because I know what you're on. I'm excited. I know what you're gonna do, but I'm excited to see because I haven't seen the show.
You haven't seen the show, yeah.
I haven't seen the show, so I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it still. And I think about all the cruises, you've been locked in. There's no way like you're sharp. There's no way you're not sharp.
I'll tell you what's jarring about this show, is I have so many ideas of new material that's in the show that I like to phone people and talk to them about. Bro, even my parents now, and you do this all the time, I'll be like, bro, I got this bit. And you'll be like, no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I just want to see the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on, man.
He tried to do that to me today. He goes, I've got this bit that I need to tell you about. And I goes, no, not interested. I'll be at the show. I'm coming to the show. No, bro, don't. I want to experience it like the crowd, bro. I need to experience it like the crowd. I want to be, don't take that. Don't steal that from me, bro. Anyway, listen, people, if you don't want to steal this experience, buy your ticket right now. It's locked in. It's loaded. You know what to do. Come and see my boy performing, fam. 23rd of November, London Earth Theatre. What, Hackney? Is it Hackney, right?
That's Hackney, yeah. Dalston High Street.
Listen, make sure you're there. It's going to be amazing. Got a wicked DJ in the house. It's going to be fire. Travis is performing. I'm performing. Wale might get up on stage and he's not going to do that.
Just anyway, impromptu one, you know.
Listen, I might have a like 2 minutes in my bag, you know. I'm just saying.
I like to.
I know we spoke about practicing before.
Don't do it, though, Wale. That's not the show for you.
He about to just ream off quotes. And they be hitting as well.
No one is coming. What is he doing? A TED talk? He's done. Get out.
Oh, Christ, that is.
I know. I could do young Ted though. I could do young Ted.
On engineering,
TED talk, bro.
No, on cars, easy. He'll cook, bro.
No, because you know what? When comedians show sounds like a TED talk. Do you know how painful that is? Brother, let's move on.
Because the audience aren't right. Yeah.
I tell you how you know when it's happened. When they end on a motivational speech. I've always wanted to do this thing to live my dream,
and God told
us. And I'm happy to be here and just to be in front of all of you wonderful people. I just want to say thank you for hearing me out tonight.
Chase your dreams, and we can all experience that. Because at the end of the day, life is short. Am I right? Have them cheering to life is short.
Oh, bro. I'm telling you. Them bad shows, boy.
We did an episode about this, man.
I tell you the worst one, is when someone.
We'll move on. Let's move on. Let's go over to it.
All right, cool. Let's go
over there. Let's go over there.